Come on, wake up! Wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night, a gauntlet of pain and judgment. But it's got trivia and stuff, and it's fun. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the mini-game, I'll kill you. But if you somehow survive through 7 questions, you go to the final round and a chance to escape. There's still time to take your seat as an audience member. Sit back, relax, and maybe die. Oh my goodness, will you listen to me? Going on and on like the voices of the birds that tell me what to do. Let's get to the game. Okay, first question. I'm having a good day, so just to be fair, here's an easy one. What do you call those tiny little wooden playing pieces that are shaped like people in the board game Carcassonne? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... too easy. Let's try this again. How many blocks comes in a box of Jenga? And the correct answer is... this. Sorry, but wrong answers must be punished. Welcome to the killing floor. You know you love it. It's math. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. If you can't get at least 10 right, you die. Let's get this math party started. So much math going on right now. Keep your focus. Don't let my voice distract you. We're almost out of time. Ah! No fair. You cheated. Shoot, I forgot to pick up the coffee filters. Sorry, I don't know why that popped into my head. I should probably run out after I'm done with you. How about this? If you wanted to escape my chains by gnawing through your wrist, where would you need to start biting? Who picked this? Lame. Alright, next question. Without cheating by singing Broadway lyrics, how many minutes are in a year? Who picked this one? Wrong answers must be punished. Hello, Guten Tag. Welcome back to the killing floor. It's time for some finger cutting. No one has to die in this one. Unless you refuse to participate, just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's as clean cut as your finger's about to be. Commence cutting. Ah! Thanks for the finger, food. No, I'm kidding. I don't eat them. I know where they've been. People often ask me what's the most evil thing I've ever done, and it's gotta be that time I ordered delivery during the purge. Next question. What word refers to a citizen of Moscow? Who said this one? Sorry, but wrong answers must be punished. Ugh, look at this mess. I I spilled blood all over my favorite piece of art. I really shouldn't keep jars of blood everywhere like that. Memorize the pattern of blood. Okay, you've had long enough. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. If your pattern is different than mine, I will kill you. Here's that art again. Now it's time to show your work. Sucks to be you. For a while there, I thought you were going to make it to the final round, but I guess I overestimated you. I won't do that again.
Terrible tragedy. I'd stay away from that abandoned mannequin factory if I were you. Rumor has it some awful things happened there. Some kind of comedy game show. Not my type of humor. Somebody died. Just how that old suit...
Wake up. Welcome to Trivia Night, an endless onslaught of devious torment, but with like a fun party game twist. Need a mosquito, huh? I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the minigame, I'll kill you. But if you somehow survive through 7 questions, you go to the final round and a chance to escape. And anyone who I didn't get around to kidnapping yet can volunteer as an audience member and play along. It's just as deadly. Am I over-explaining this? The last group was super dumb. Let's just get into it. Alright, first question. When did Princess Di die? And the correct answer is... very good! Here's another one. Where was the man in the iron mask held captive? And the correct answer is... this. Too easy. Let's try another one. In which film does Sam Elliott not sport his iconic mustache? Who said this? Forget this. Come with me. Welcome to the killing floor. Time to explore the magical world of words. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. It'll be good to get your fingerprints on some of these letters too. But I will be very disappointed if you can't find at least a 5-letter word. Get to it. By the way, the letters don't have to be touching. And don't forget to press submit when you're done. You're almost out of time. Ooh, let's see what you did there. This will hurt. Look who's dead already. Oh well, life goes on. I mean, not for you, but whatever.
Terrible tragedy. I wouldn't go snooping.
Hello again, my pretties. First question. I love sitting on a grassy knoll and staring up at the clouds. What are those wispy clouds that exist in the highest elevation? And the correct answer is... wrong answers must be punished. Welcome to the killing floor. Let's test your memory. Memorize the pattern. Alright, let's put these away. From left to right, what was the order of the weapons? Anything short of perfection and I'll kill you. And here it is again. How did you do? Speaking of memory, I'm never going to forget how angry I am right now that no one died. What are you going to do with all that money? I know of a great timeshare opportunity. Alright, next question. The hard part about being a killer is burying all the bodies. You can only feed so many pigs before they get sick of the taste. Which former king was discovered buried underneath an English parking lot in 2013? And the correct answer is... this one. Sorry, but wrong answers must be punished. Well, howdy there! Welcome back to the killing floor. Do your stretches, mathletes. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. If you can't get at least 10 right, you die. Let's go! Math, 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 math! Don't get crunched by the numbers. You're approaching the math finish line. Oh, you did it. That's kind of a bummer. I'm having so much fun right now. I'm gonna have to journal about this later. Let's try another one. What was that really fun murder movie with Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, and a box? Who picked this? Wrong answers must be punished. Let's play the finger-cutting game. I know what you're thinking, and don't worry, it's not complicated at all. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. My dog could do it, but he doesn't have fingers. Think happy thoughts. Ah! We do have fun here. This is the most fun I've had since I binge-watched Stranger Things on Netflix. It's so good, you guys. I've got more questions for you. Let's mix things up a little bit with a picture question. Not a lot of people know this, but I'm a certified piano instructor, and these are my two prized pupils. They're really a gifted duo. Well, technically when they play together, it's more of a quartet. They can really tickle the ivories in a way that makes the piano sound like it's screaming from sheer pain. They make me so proud. Okay. How many red digits were in the picture? And the correct answer is this. Sorry, but wrong answers must be punished. We're going to play chalices. There are 4 chalices. Half of them are poisoned. Pick a chalice to drink from. I know what you're thinking, but don't worry. My chalices are BPH free. Hope it tasted good. Now let's see what everyone drank. What? No one drank any poison? Well, don't I have egg on my face? I feel like a grade A goofball. Okay, let's take a short break. Now, I don't want to make this awkward, but I've been dabbling in making my own candles, and, you know, if you want to purchase some, then... I made it awkward. Okay, forget it. Forget I said anything. Next question. Ooh, let's get fancy up in here. Beluga caviar comes from what type of fish? Who picked this one? Wrong answers must be punished. Nothing says, yep, you're probably going to die, than taking a spin at the loser wheel. Why aren't you spinning the wheel? I'm really confused. Spin, my lovely, spin! You know, the wheel was humanity's greatest invention. Just saying. You were making some progress, but you just couldn't stay alive.
Terrible tragedy. I'd stay away from that old discotheque if I were you. They say terrible things happen there. People forced to play...
Wake up. Wake up. Welcome to Trivia Night, my way of testing society's refuse to make sure only the worthy survive. But it's also just a happy-go-lucky, okay, you don't like being told how to play, I get it. Let's go. Here's the first question. They say the best trivia comes from your own life experience. What's the name of the professor that guides players through the basics of Pokemon hunting in Pokemon Go? And the correct answer is... Sorry, but wrong answers must be punished. Welcome to the killing floor. Word time! Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. I got some of these letters from Highlights magazine, but I will be very disappointed if you can't find at least a 5-letter word. We've pretty much started, so don't dawdle. The letters don't have to touch each other, and remember to press submit when you're done. Let's see what you came up with. Wow, I didn't think you were actually going to be able to pull that off, but I've been wrong before, as my mother constantly likes to remind me. I think this game's pretty sweet so far. Ah, I said sweet out loud. Now teens know that I'm not cool. Alright, next question. What's a bonobo? Who said this? Lame. Alright, next question. In Romeo and Juliet, what kills Juliet besides a broken heart? Who picked this one? Very good. Here's another one. If I shot you in the kneecaps for getting a question wrong, what shattered bone would make you hurt like the dickens? And the correct answer is this. Forget this. Come with me. Hey girl, welcome back to the killing floor. Uh-oh, this is a mess. This piece of art has blood all over it. I have to remember to wash this in cold water. Memorize the pattern of blood. Alright, that's enough time. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. If your pattern is different than mine, I will kill you. Here's that art again, and here's what you did. Mistakes are unacceptable. Not a great showing. What a sad way to end it all.
Terrible.
Wake up! Wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night, a shambling homunculus of pain and regret. But don't worry, it's still a pretty chill night, you know? I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the mini-game, I'll kill you. But if you somehow survive through 7 questions, you go to the final round and a chance to escape. Don't forget, you can still join the audience at any time. But enough of me talking, let's play! Okay now, first question. Get your EpiPens ready. Which of the following candy bars does not contain peanuts? And the correct answer is... Wrong answers must be punished. Welcome to the killing floor. Oh boy, everybody loves math. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. If you can't get at least 10 right, you die. Let's do this. Yay, math! Keep shining, you beautiful diamonds! You know how numbers work, right? Well, time's running out. Math is only fun when it leads to failure, not when it leads to success. Boo! I have a message for all you haters out there. I get it. I totally get it. How about this? What's the meat in a Reuben sandwich? And the correct answer is... this. Sorry, but wrong answers must be punished. Welcome back to the killing floor. We're going to play the finger cutting game. I hope you're not fond of snapping. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's real cut and dry. Get it? Aim for the tendon. Ah! Thanks for the finger. Scoreboard time is a good time to relax, let the tensions of the game drift away, and just reconnect with who we are as people. What I'm trying to say is, enjoy this time. Let's try another one. I love British movies. They make me feel smart even though I have no idea what they're saying. Colin Firth depicted which British ruler in The King's Speech? Who said? This one? Wrong answers must be punished. Let's do a little memory test. Memorize the pattern. Okay, you've seen enough. From left to right, what was the order of the colors? If you make a mistake, I will kill you. Was this what you entered? How much of it did you remember? Mistakes are unacceptable. Dead so soon? Welp, just remember to walk into the light, little ghosty.
Terrible tragedy. I wouldn't go walking around that abandoned strip mall if I were you. Rumor has it some awful things.
Come on, wake up. Wake up. Okay, I can pick up social cues. I'll shut up. Let's start the game. First question. What's the name of Richie's pet falcon in the Wes Anderson movie, The Royal Tannenbaums? And the correct answer is... Sorry, but wrong answers must be punished. Welcome to the killing floor. Let's have some fun with spelling. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. Just ignore any blood on the letters. But I will be very disappointed if you can't find at least a 5-letter word. Do it now. By the way, the letters don't have to be touching, and don't forget to press submit when you're done. Let's see what you could come up with. Nope, bad spelling. This is gonna hurt. You didn't even make it out of the gate. That's literally the worst you could possibly do at this. Wow.
Terrible tragedy. I'd stay away from the old abandoned movie backlot.
Wake up. Wake up. Welcome to Trivia Night, a merciless deluge of pain and suffering, but in a T for teen kind of way, so don't freak out. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to... Haha, you know what I love? Being interrupted. Everyone who does it lives. Okay, first question. Chris Crocker became an internet sensation in 2007 when he pleaded for people to leave which celebrity alone? Use your device to answer the question. That means you weirdos in the audience too. And the correct answer is... too easy. Let's try this again. I prefer Dungeon Chic, but... which style was architect Frank Lloyd Wright known for? Who picked this one? Wrong answers must be punished. Welcome to the killing floor. It's time for my sickest creation. A math quiz! Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. If you can't get at least 10 right, you die. Time to get your math on. Stop counting with your fingers. It's sad. Only time for a few more problems. Aw, man, you're too good at math. Whew, this game has made me sweat. Glad I didn't wear a shirt today. Let's try another one. Aw, I just got a letter from my pen pal, Vlad Putin. Huh, what a real sweet guy. The Trans-Siberian Railway connects Moscow with what other Russian city? Who picked this one? Sorry, but wrong answers must be punished. Welcome back to the killing floor. It's time for a memory game. Memorize the pattern. Alright, let's hide my toys. From left to right, what was the order of the weapons? If you make a single mistake, you die. But don't dwell on it. And let's take another gander. How close did you get? Mistakes are unacceptable. You did not survive very long at all. Maybe if you played with some friends, some of them would do better at the game and you get closer to the final round. I don't know, just a suggestion.
Terrible tragedy. I'd steer clear of that.
Wake up! Come on, wake up! Hey, welcome to Trivia Night! A gauntlet of pain and judgment. But it's also a night that has the mantra, live, laugh, love, die. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the minigame, I'll kill you. But don't worry, ghosts can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. And you still have time to join the audience and potentially get killed by me. It's fun! Am I rambling? I feel like I'm rambling. Now let's get to it. Okay now, first question. Which one of the Bratz dolls is nicknamed Bunny Boo? And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Lame. How about this? Which comedian is the king of confetti? Who said this? Everyone is wrong. Let's go someplace fun. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play the finger cutting game. It's easy and fun. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. Could it be any easier? Get to cutting. Nothing like a good fingering. This is where I keep track of all the scores. On this board. I call it a scoreboard. Please don't steal that name from me. Oh, and let's check out the audience score. Looking at that score, the audience might be dead already. Let's try this again. Hugo Chavez was the president of which country? Who said this? Which leaves only you. Let's go someplace fun. Welcome back to the killing floor. I want to see you spell. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. I especially love adverbs, but that's just me. Your friend will be playing too. And if your friend spells a longer word than you die. Spell words now. The letters don't have to touch each other, and remember to press submit when you're done. I'm so excited to see what you come up with. Ooh, let's see what you did there. I probably should have mentioned you have to enter actual words. Let's see if your word holds up. Uh-oh, someone did better than you. And you're dead. But you're not getting out of this game that easily. Ghosts still get to play and can even win the whole thing in the final round. Never underestimate a ghost, son. Oh wow, I see it's already down to just one player. I should have paced this out better. If you can survive the next 2 questions, I think the final round should finally be ready to go. It's worth the wait. Trust me. Let's try another one. What author is responsible for Goosebumps? And the correct answer is... this one. Only a ghost got it wrong. Very good. Next question. How many squares are in a typical Sudoku puzzle? And the correct answer is... this one. Everyone is wrong. I want to show you something. Oh darn, this is such a mess. There's blood all over this art. The new blood is probably getting all mixed up with the old blood. Memorize the pattern of blood. Okay, you've had long enough. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. If your pattern is different than mine, I will kill you. Stop admiring your work and here's that art again. Let's see if you messed it up. Just like in real life, if you're not perfect, you die.
Terrible tragedy. I wouldn't go up to that old abandoned rest stop and tourist information center if I were you. They say
Welcome to Trivia Night, a dark, dark reckoning. But what's a frown but just an upside-down smile? We're gonna have some fun. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the mini-game, I'll kill you. But don't worry, Ghost can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. And you can always jump in the audience for a chance to be killed by me. How fun! Woo! Doing presentations make me nervous, but I got through it. My public speaking teacher, Mr. Temmie, would be so proud. Now let's play. Okay now, first question. If you are 7 years old, in the 2nd grade, and a member of the Girl Scouts of America, then you're a... And the correct answer is... Who got it right? Which leaves only you. Prepare for your punishment. Welcome to the killing floor. Oh boy, everyone loves math. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. Your friend will be doing math too. And if your friend is better than you, you die. Let's kick some math. You look like you're concentrating too hard. You're almost there. Math it up. I really should have looked at your SAT scores before I kidnapped you. They ganged up and killed you. You probably thought they liked you, but then they straight up killed you. That's gotta mess with your mind. Oh crap, I just realized there's only one of you left alive. That means we should go to the final round now, but it's early, and I'm having too much fun. How about this? If you can survive 2 more questions, everyone goes to the final round. Alright, next question. I'm sure everyone knows the answer to this one, but... How many people are on a curling team? Who said this? Only a ghost got it wrong. Too easy. Alright, next question. Oh my god. The Gap store closes too early. Speaking of white wines, which of these is a white wine? Who said this one? Lame. Glad to see you've made it here alive. But can you escape with your body? I'm going to give you a category. Shellfish. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward 1 space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a 3rd choice to help them catch up to you. Anytime. Here's another one. British Prime Ministers. Decisions. I get it, you did well. of the darkness. Animals on the endangered species list in 2016. Time is almost up. German car manufacturers. That just wasn't challenging enough. Rodents. Decisions. Uh-oh, that ghost is gonna get ya. Original Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. Anytime today, kiddo. I hate it when everyone gets it right. Here comes the next question. Houses in Game of Thrones. Time is almost up. Oh, this is so close. A real photo finish. Hostess snack products. Decisions. Now you're alive. What a crazy game, am I right? Character classes in Dungeons and Dragons. Anytime today, kiddo. Welcome to Trivia Night, a rolling sea of dark despair. You know, like Mom used to make. Interrupting the guy with all the sharp objects. Very smart move. Okay, first question. Who sang with the Wailers? And the correct answer is... Who got it right? Which leaves only you. I have a surprise for you. Welcome to the killing floor. It's time for some finger cutting. If you've got a hangnail, now's the perfect time to take care of it. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. There's no wrong answer. Or right answer. Go for it. Looks like my puppies are eating well tonight. And here's where everybody's at, because, you know, we don't rank people enough in society. I've got more questions for you. Not that it really matters, but... Which Canadian province is furthest west? Who picked this? Too easy. Here's another one. After you watch the mysterious videotape from The Ring, how long do you have before you die? Who picked this one? Everyone is wrong. Come with me. Hey girl, welcome back to the killing floor. Let's test your memory. Memorize the pattern. Do 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 ba do ba do ba do. And done. From left to right, what was the order of the colors? One single flaw, and no more breath you will draw. Dang, I have a way with words. This was the pattern. How'd you do? Mistakes are unacceptable. Whoa, down to just one of you already? This is just like my last dinner party. Well, it's too early to serve dessert, so how about we do this? If you can survive the next 2 questions, I'll power up the final round and open the escape door. I've got more questions for you. I just bought some new needlepoint poems for my bathroom off Etsy, so tell me. Which poet said, "Keep your face always towards the sunshine and shadows will fall behind you"? And the correct answer is... this. Only a ghost got it wrong. Very good. Alright, next question. Not a lot of people got Donnie Darko, but then again, not a lot of people are deep like me. What is the name of the scary-looking rabbit who warns Jake Gyllenhaal about the end of the world in the movie Donnie Darko? Who said this one? Which leaves only you. Let's play a game. What a mess. This piece of art has blood all over it. I think I'm using the wrong type of lid for this jar of blood. I really need to get out all the lids and match them, but that's gonna take like a whole afternoon. Memorize the pattern of blood. Alright, that's enough time. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. If your pattern is different than mine, I will kill you. Here's that art again, and here's what you did. Not good enough, sorry. Bye-bye.
Terrible tragedy.
Come on, wake up. Welcome to Trivia Night, a perfect storm of unholy truths. But it's really got a lot of heart, and honestly, I think you're going to enjoy it. Until you die. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the mini-game, I'll kill you. But don't worry, ghosts can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. Oh, and hey look, we've got an audience playing along too. At the end of the game, if the audience has less money than the player who wins, everyone in the audience dies. It's really helping me bring my killing into the digital age. Listen to me go on and on. Mother always said I love the sound of my own voice filter. Let's play already. Okay now, first question. Hey, let's kick it old school with this one. Which of these was not one of the 4 bodily humors used by doctors in the Middle Ages to determine human sickness? And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Everyone is wrong. You're in for a treat. Welcome to the killing floor. Let's work on your vocabulary. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. I do this all the time for my job. But I will be very disappointed if you can't find at least a 5-letter word. Start poking those letters with your fingers. By the way, the letters don't have to be touchy. And don't forget to press submit when you're done. You'd better find something. Let's see what you came up with. Is that how you spell that? No. It'll all be over soon. Whoa, everyone's dead already? Well, that works out. I have tickets to Hamilton tonight. You wouldn't believe how many people I had to kill to get into orchestra seats.
Terrible tragedy. I'd stay away from that old abandoned farmer's market if I were you. Rumor has it some awful things happened there. A deadly game that danced around sex and drug references but never explicitly said them so as not to affect their game rating. 2 people died. Why is it always the dumb ones that suffer? I also hear there was an audience playing along. 1 person. Luckily, it did well enough to survive. Small blessing. Some people say the audience should consider buying the game for themselves, but I
Welcome to Trivia Night, a slow descent into permanent madness, but without all the preachy morality of those other serial killers. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the mini-game, I'll kill you. But don't worry, ghosts can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. And you can always be in the audience, it's just as deadly. Oh my goodness, will you listen to me? Going on and on like the voices of the birds that tell me what to do. Let's get to the game already! Okay now, first question. I can't stop thinking about this one. How tall is Kenny G? And the correct answer is... Who got it right? Everyone is wrong. Prepare for your punishment. Welcome to the killing floor. Aw, hell, son. It's math time. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. If you can't get at least 10 right, you die. Math time. Let's go. I got these problems from a textbook that I found in a backpack that I found in a body that I found in an alley. Keep your focus. We're almost out of time. Time to subtract your life. What? Down to one player at this point of the game? Well, call me Christopher Columbus because we're taking a detour. If you can somehow survive these next 2 questions, I'll give you a chance to escape during the final round. Let's try another one. I think it also applies to humans, but... Where in a cow is the brisket? Who said this? Everyone is wrong. I have a surprise for you. Welcome back to the killing floor. Please take off your shoes. Let's do a little memory test. Memorize the pattern. Okay, you've had enough time. From left to right, what was the order of the weapons? I will accept 0 mistakes. Was this the order you burned into your brain? How did you do? Wow, I bet you even remember your friends' birthdays. Alright, next question. I bet right now you're like, have mercy. Speaking of which, what was Uncle Jesse's last name on Full House? Who picked this one? Which leaves only you. Let's play a game. Uh-oh, this is a mess. I spilled blood all over my favorite piece of art. I hope you're a splatter expert. Memorize the pattern of blood. Okay, you've had long enough. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. Here's that art again. Now it's time to show your work. You remembered something you just saw. How thrilling. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. Well, look who's still alive. Now you just have to escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Marsupials. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Time is almost up. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Here's another one. Games that require dice. Decisions. The ghosts are catching up. Are you afraid of the dark? You should be. Harvard grads. Here's another one. Countries with capitals that start with V. Your friend! Better get away fast. Signers of the Declaration of Independence. Anytime today. A ghost is right on your tail. Watch out! Films released in 3D. Here comes the next question. Weird Al Yankovic songs. That ghost is gonna get ya. Masters Tournament winners. Here's another one. Faces of the Moon. Okay, an easy one. Here's another one. Cartoon characters with mustaches. Another life swap. Here's another one. Caribbean nations. Decisions. Hi! The party's downstairs. Come on in.